Well, we're back in the Mountain West now. I mean, we didn't leave anywhere. But
did they announce it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically the Mountain West agreed to take us back, but we got to pay for all their legal fees throughout this whole little ordeal. That was really nothing. It's a slap on the wrist, but we have a conference now again, guys.
That ain't shit.
Toss to him. Can he get the edge? Gonna try it. He's got it. Record time. Donnell Pumphrey smashes the record.
On the return, it's Rashad Penny. And Penny finds a seam. Penny to the outside. Penny will go the distance.
First and goal. Fake to Penny. Open man. Wells. He leans. He gets the ball. And they say touchdown San Diego State.
Dingwell back to pass. He lofts it up there to the corner. Touchdown Adam Roberts. Scared money don't make no money. Rocky Long and the Aztecs will walk away with a big win in OT.
I can do it as long as we do it quick, bro. I can do it.
All right, what's up, Sons of Montezuma? It is another little episode, a mini episode of the Sons of Montezuma podcast. It's your host, Mateo San Diego. I'm joined with, he's protecting our borders from sea to shining sea. You know him as K5 James, and of course, the dirtiest of the dance, D Morton78 on Twitter. What's up, guys? We're back in the Mountain West Conference. How do you guys feel about this?
I hate the Mountain West, but I have like a gambler's mentality. So I personally would have been fine kind of staying in limbo or not, maybe not committing back to the Mountain West and seeing what the Pac-12 does. But I know
when you got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, baby. You got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, man.
I mean, it's bigger stakes that they got to be careful. I get it. But there's nothing exciting about having to go back to the Mountain West. And I liked our brief stint as an independent, you know. If you saw the 247 put us on the recruiting as independent, they removed us from the Mountain West.
But they are.
But no, I mean I wanted to be in the Pac-12 for the 24 season, and I'm worried that's not going to happen. That's my biggest fear. I don't want to go. This is going to take forever to get to 2025.
The longest year ever. And it's only the second year at Snapdragon Stadium. James, I mean, we all knew this was going to happen. We knew that Gloria wasn't going to be, too hard on us and just accept us back in with the slap on the wrist, right?
Yeah, man. Dan and I, we're kind of closer than he thinks on this. I wasn't excited and I was kind of okay with it, but I could understand the reasoning for the school handling it the way they did. Where Dan and I differ is I think that, I think it's probably looking at maybe August or September that the Pac-12 gets their deal. I think if they want us for 24, it's going to happen some way or another. I don't think that of course they're going to pay lip service to that 34 million being we can't do it. But when push comes to shove, you're telling me if they offer, let's say they signed a $30 million a year contract, you say we're going to say no. So
I mean, they would say no for the first year.
No, but I don't even think they would do that.
Here's something I got for you, James. Here's what I think will happen. If you're willing to pay the school $17 million, we'll probably be in there in the 2020. yo. If not, 2025.
No, I'm saying, look, if they want it to happen in 2024 and the Pac-12 says, look, we want it done in 2024, the school, the system, they'll figure out a way to come up with that money, or they'll negotiate with the Mountain West or something. But I don't think it's not going to happen just because of what happened today. I think it's still a possibility. To me, the bigger worry is like the Pac-12 deal when that's done and like what the actual outcome is. So that's more of the worry for me versus, 2024, 2025. But I still think if push comes to shove, 2024 happens, they will figure out a way. You're telling me the the CSU system is not going to want their flagship school aligned with Stanford and Cal, and they're going to let $17 million hold that back from happening. That's like, I don't think so. I think
when they know they're going to get there eventually.
If you wait a year, it may not happen. Like that may not be okay with the Pac-12 is what I'm saying. So that there's a lot of
from what I understand, they may even prefer the 2025 just so all the 10 schools could get their revenue without.
There's two reasons for that. And the last episode I went on this whole rant and my explanation on why it should still happen. But there's two reasons why I think it's going to happen in 2025. One, exactly what you just said, Dan. The other schools are going to try to carve that out. They don't want to share for that 1 year. They want to be greedy. But then the second reason, I was reminded by a mutual friend that we all know in the Illuminati, that if you're going to make that jump to a conference, I mean, there's so much work behind the scenes that has to happen for that to take place. All the infrastructure, all the branding. I mean, just the infrastructure alone for TV there on campus. There's a lot of building things that they have to go through to accommodate, whatever that TV media deal is. There's a lot of work that goes into switching a conference. So, I mean, as time keeps ticking away and we keep getting further and further away from having that Pac-12 media deal signed and done, we're losing time that it takes to actually prepare for making that jump. So those are two things I think 2025 is realistic. If we're talking about in the next month, maybe there's a chance, right? But I mean, man, Pac-12, they're like the turtle conference of the nation right now.
Yeah, man, it's funny. That Pac-12 media day, which I think it's coming up this week, right? Or next week? Anyway, this week, yeah, it's going to be a circus, man, because every question the commissioner is going to get is going to be about the TV deal. Every question the coaches and ADs are going to get is about the TV deal. So, man, what a position they put themselves in by not having it done, or at least like the guidelines done and out in public. Yeah. That way they can talk about football instead of the TV deal, which is going to be the main topic of the conversation the whole time. So yeah, it's a position I would not want to be in if I was them, but hey, it is what it is.
I mean, the Mountain West media day will be kind of a little while too,
Similar, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure everything, well, good for them that they settled this thing with San Diego State today. Yeah. Because otherwise, that's all it would have been is what's going on.
They had to get ahead of it.
Yeah.
And they did it with such little change,
Yeah, I mean, it's funny kind of like looking on, Twitter and everything. Oh, they're going to fine them $5 million, or like, they're going to have all these punishments for San Diego State. It's like, come on, man, get out of here.
Your top revenue producer, pretty much, right? I mean, okay, a lot of clamor with Boise State and all that stuff, but they're not going anywhere. They're not doing anything. Come on, guys.
Yeah, so it is what it is, bro. It just sucks, like Dan said, being in limbo, possibly for another year. But I mean, the terms of the limbo are basically determined by the Pac-12 and getting that media deal. That'll decide everything. We'll know as soon as that happens, we'll know what's going to happen.
The one benefit of this taking so long is once it is announced, or if it is announced, San Diego State's going to the Pac-12, there'll be a shorter time of waiting, By the time they get the TV deal, who knows? Maybe it'll be like a year.
Yeah, so, that's not going to take away my enjoyment of this season coming up. I'm getting more excited, especially after the conversation we just had, man. I'm even more excited than I was, so I'm gonna
be Maiden's biggest cheerleader, dude. Honestly. Yeah. He's a good dude. He has a good spirit.
You can't give away the future content, Dan. You can't. Matt's not ready to put out that surprise yet.
just a little teaser to the listeners and watchers of what's coming down the road.
You were supposed to say his name.
It's all good. It's all good.
No, but
we didn't already announce it or no?
No. But you know what? I've been trying to tease that, the Sons of Montezuma NIL team, we got to make the announcement of some of these players, right? Because we're getting close. What are we looking at? 39 days till opening kick, guys. Can we talk some football by now? Like all this expansion talk, but I mean, the football team, this season has potential for, I don't know what it has potential for. There's a lot of question marks on the offense, on the defense. I mean, what are you guys looking forward most to seeing, whether it's defense or offense? James, start with you.
Man, I'm excited to see the offense, and Dan and I kind of hinted at it earlier, but I love supporting good players that are good people, and I really like a quarterback. Seems like a really good dude, so I'm excited to see him hopefully flourish and thrive, and and just seeing what having a guy like an Aztec like Lindley running the offense and see his idea and his philosophy play out on the field is going to be kind of cool, man. So I'm really excited for that, because not that I'm not excited for the defense. I know the defense is going to be there. They may be a little higher, a little lower than last year, but they're going to be right around the upper echelon of college football defenses. So I'm not worried about the defense. The offense, I'm actually kind of excited this year, and I'm ready to go.
It's the unknown. And Coach Maddox on defense, he's got this thing rolling. Dan, what are you looking forward to?
Well, it's good to hear that optimistic Cruz is right on schedule. Not worried about the defense. Man, 12 months later, we still the same conversation. No, I mean, I think it's kind of cool because there's some new blood that we're gonna get to see, and we're gonna get to, like, right now I'm worried about the high end talent level, like who's our NFL players, who's the special players on the team, but with some games, we're going to see some younger kids that may have that we're not even sure that we didn't even know of that they were special, So I'm kind of excited to get some new blood and, see what comes of it. Get to see a new offense. Just excited for some change.
Blood in, blood out. Blood in, blood out. That is the mantra, right?
There's always that one or two true freshmen, like you said, Dan, that kind of just come out of nowhere and turn out to be players that play right away. So I'm excited to see who that guy is and those guys are possibly. And like you said, that's the way I look at the defense, that blood in, blood out thing, man. Like, we lose some blood, guys graduating or moving on, and then some new blood comes in and the same old Aztecs. So that's why I said I wasn't worried about the defense.
I'm not worried about the defense. I'm not worried about the special teams as well. I think special teams are going to be outstanding once again this year with Jack Browning. I know Dan doesn't want to hear about it. But yeah, so special teams. I'm not worried about special teams because I know we're going to have some amazing returners and the kicking game is going to be on point. Offense, all that good stuff. I'm excited for. I like seeing Ryan Lilly take the quarterback team down there to Bullies. I thought that was smooth. Anyways, guys, we'll have some more. Anything else you guys we should bring up about? I mean, there's only so much we could talk about football right now.
When are you gonna do the announcement for the special project we've been working on?
Not yet, man. Because here's the thing: the Fan Fest is on August 12th.
Yeah.
So I gotta set it back now. So what we're thinking is August 19th, the following week, which is the week before opening game. What do you think about that, Dan? Which is fine. If we do the 19th, that gives me another, week or so to put more things in motion. So, all right, guys. So, we just wanted to put a couple of our thoughts on this monumental shift in conference expansion talk. We're back in the Mountain West. We're back, baby. We ain't going anywhere. Well, at least not right now.
We might be running this conference for another 2 years now. So.
Hey, it means more trips to Fort Collins for Dan. And
I'd go there again for sure.
Every time I bring up Fort Collins, I love it. I'd go back. I'm looking forward to Corvallis, and I don't know. I might have to do Hawaii this year. I might have to do that on the schedule. We'll see.
Oh man.
Anyways, guys. Hey, Southwest round trip. We can do it. All right, guys. Don't forget about Fan Fest on August 12th coming up. Hope to see everybody out there tailgating. And we'll have some more episodes dropping really soon because it is football season and we can't wait. We can't wait. Yeah, something like that. All right, on behalf of the guys, it's Mateo San Diego, K5 James, Dirtball Dan, sonsofmontezuma.com. Go Aztecs.
I'm an Aztec warrior. Giants.
Yo, 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 yo.